Today, Morrie's Minnetonka Ford brings you the all-new F-150, and what we're going to do is compare that against the Dodge Ram 1500. More specifically, we brought the F-150 Tremor Edition and also the Sport 1500 Ram. I'd like to show you the exterior as well as a couple interior features. For the first time, the 3.5-liter EcoBoost is going to be found in the short cab vehicle. The Tremor is going to give you V8 horsepower and torque numbers, but it is going to give you V6 fuel economy. With more packaging options than the Ram lineup, the F-150 can go from luxury to basic work truck. Anything you want, there's a couple different engine options. You can get that EcoBoost, you can get a V8, you can tow over 15,000 pounds with some of the F-Series lineup. So the Tremor package on this truck is awesome. With the FX Appearance package, you're gonna get the carbon fiber hood and side door decals. You're gonna get a 20-inch smoked alloy wheel and those tubular side steps as well. As far as fuel economy goes, driving the Tremor around, I'd say I averaged about 17.5 mpgs, but when I was just on the highway doing about 65, you're looking at 23 miles per gallon on the highway. That is that V6 number out of the EcoBoost, but again, you're gonna get that V8 towing power. So the 5.7-liter V8 in this thing does have a little more horsepower than the Tremor. Towing gets you up around that 10,000 pound towing capacity as well. You can get that out of the different models in the F-150, but the problem I found with the Ram was fuel economy. I'd say the combined that we got in this was somewhere around 14, and the max I saw on the highway was about what we were getting in the city with the F-150. It's a little bit of a difference, but again, that V8 is gonna get you a little more horsepower. Now we're inside the Ram 1500, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't like the setup in here. It's really easy. It's got a little bit bigger screen than the F-150 and the Tremor we were driving. It's really user-friendly. I know I say that a lot, but I mean, this thing is really simple to use. As far as the steering wheel's laid out, right hand gives you your cruise control, left is going to give you your phone. There's a huge display right in the gauge cluster here. It gives you all your different settings. You can check different temperatures, coolant, trans temp, all that stuff. If you're using this as a work truck, it's more of a luxury car than really a work truck at all. Right now it's telling us we did a drive from Minnetonka to Buffalo, and it's 13.7 as our average fuel economy. Yikes, that's a little tough. That'd be a little bit spendy on the wallet where you're getting that V6 fuel economy in the F-150. The V8, you gotta have big pockets to maybe fill this thing up every week. So now we're inside the Tremor F-150. This thing is awesome. The seats look great. You get this red piping with the black leather and cloth inserts. It gives you a really sporty feel. I mean, I know I said it before, it's like a show truck in here. The FX gauge cluster is really cool. You get the similar, like I was telling you about in the Ram. You can see all your different gauge modes, your trans temp, you get your oil temperature, all that good stuff out of here. You can opt for another package, the Tremor Plus package. That's going to give you navigation, a backup camera, your trailer brake system, which is in this one, as well the bed extender. There's a whole bunch of really cool stuff you can get out of that package. So I've driven a lot of Fords, and I've really started to adapt to this Microsoft Sync system. Once you get it figured out, it takes about a week to get you all set up after driving around. But your phone, radio, the touchscreen, it's super easy to use and really nice to have. So this is how I want a truck to feel. It feels like you're in a work truck, but with show style to it. I mean, it's cool, the radio's great in here and everything. When I was driving down the highway, like I said before, I'm just getting awesome fuel economy, and that's tough to beat. If you're getting 23 miles per gallon on the highway, that's great. But where it's really fun is in the city. When you punch this thing, it just goes. I know it's a little bit faster on a 0 to 60 than that Ram 1500, and that thing's got the Hemi V8 in it. This thing's just an awesome truck. Thanks for watching our quick comparison of the Ford F-150 and the Dodge Ram 1500. Make sure to stop by Morrie's Minnetonka Ford to drive one for yourself today. Thanks again for watching, and make sure you buy happy.